Hello everybody and welcome back. Last time, after a somewhat rocky travel throughout the Caragol Sea, we managed to fend off all the sea creatures that tried to sink our ship, but we ended up reaching some unknown island. Today we're going to explore that island and see what we can find. So, let's go ahead and go ashore. And just to show you this, I normally don't show the map in this game because I don't find it particularly good, but if you try to look up the map here by pressing the R button, this place doesn't seem to be on the map. And this right here is Calais Docks, and we should be somewhere around here, yet the island does not appear. So, anyways, if we can walk around this place endlessly and there are no random encounters, so even more strange. So let's head for the middle section between these mountains, and we have reached Crossbone Isle. So, as you may have guessed, this is a completely optional place, and there is actually quite a lot to do here. Let's just start by using growth here. Those piles of leaves there have nothing underneath them, so it's a waste of time to use whirlwind, just to let you know. First off, as always, let's use catch on that tree. Alright, so let's take this short way, and here we have a mint. Nice. So, we're gonna have to do this a few times. If you want to just proceed and enter the island, you can just go down this one and then this one, push the log and use whirlwind. So the entrance is now clear, but I actually want to get what's in that other chest right there. Okay. And we have 1 coin. How useful. Anyways, let's now go inside. So, just like in the overworld area of Crossbone Isle, there are actually no random encounters here. But whenever you see one of these doors, well, get ready. Because whenever you approach them, we have a boss battle, so to speak. So we already faced the Virago during our travels, and the boss music is mostly because of the new enemy, the Hobgoblin. It is level 23, it has 650 HP, no synergy, 203 attack, 54 defense, 65 agility and 9 luck. Its elemental resistances are 127 Venus, 100 Mars, 72 Jupiter and 100 Mercury, and it has a Mercury elemental power of 85. It normally yields 223 experience points, which then become 289 if we finish him off with a Jupiter gem, and he drops 800 coins, which then become 1040. And he has a guaranteed drop of a lucky medal, which will come in handy very soon. As for his commands, he actually only has the basic attack, and he will most likely always use that, but he has a bunch of items. He has a crystal powder, which deals a mercury attack with a power rating of 90 and a range of 5, and then he has 2 nuts, 1 sleep bomb and 1 smoke bomb. So, the Hobgoblin in this case, we can describe it as the boss version of a series of enemies that we have yet to encounter. That is why he is given that particular music. And we can expect a lot of similar enemies in Crossbone Isle. So yeah, don't worry about the boss music. If you manage to defeat the Kraken, none of the enemies here should be much of a challenge anyways. So let's see. I'll try and see if I can manage to finish him off with gas, but if not, it's not much of a deal. Nope. Alright, one more try. Let's see if smoke can take him out. Nope. Alright, that's it. And we got a lucky medal. And now we can enter the room. Alright. So, this room in particular, if we want to get every single chest, we'll have to enter and exit it a few times. First off, if you go all the way around here, we have a chest. And it contains an antidote. So far, everything we found on the chest in this island, besides that mint, has been pretty underwhelming. Let's move this way, and we can get what's in this chest. We got a nut, a bit better. And now we have to exit to reset the stone pillar. There we go. And we got 111 coins. A bit better, I guess. Alright. So we want to ignore that for now and go all the way down here. No way. Alright, okay. This way. A bit too close. So this is very similar to those other puzzles that we've seen before, the hopping puzzles, I would say, but this one is a tad more complex. Alright, let's move this over here. And this one to the side. And with that we have completed the room. I'll enter and exit one more time to get that chest in a moment. And before you open the chest, let's always pull this so we can just go back. Alright. So once again we push this to the side. And now we just pull this to the right. And we got a hard nut. Nice. So we're getting a lot of stat boosting items. I promise I will use them eventually. So anyways, let's check on that other chest. But before we do, let's actually heal up, just in case, and do some. Yeah, that should do. Because this chest is a mimic with another mimic. In this case, this one is level 23. It has 729 hit points, 44 synergy, 214 attack, 59 defense, 97 agility, and 14 luck. Its elemental resistances are 100 Venus, 25 Mars, 152 Jupiter, and 127 Mercury. And it has a Jupiter elemental power of 105. It normally yields 347 experience points, which then become 451 if we finish him off with a margin. It drops 386 coins, which then become 501, and he has a guaranteed drop of a potion. Now, as for his commands, he has of course the basic attack, as well as the Sonic Slash that the previous Mimic had, and the one unique move that he has is the Curse Synergy, which we've gone over before. And of course he shares the Sleep, Debilitate, and Sidereign synergies. So, I want to see if we can get the boost on this guy, so I'm going to start buffing up Isaac and Gareth and be as quickly as possible about this. Hopefully they will not fall asleep. Alright. And no, Corona boost defense. It was Forge, the one I was thinking about. Let's continue defending and use Impact there. And now Isaac can start attacking. Alright. And let's start buffing up Garrett. And Mia can defend. Alright, so luckily it was time. So we can use this turn to regain our gene. Actually, let me buff Garrett fully, and that's it. So there are a ton of enemies that we have to fight yet in Crossbone Isle. I'm not going to try to get the EXP boost for every single one of them, because otherwise these videos will get pretty long. So I'm only going to try this for the Mimic here. Come on, that should do it. Or almost. Yeah, we got it. 451 and 500 coins. 501 coins. And a potion. So let's actually put everything back. Let's say all the gene back between Isaac and Garrett. Alright, let's continue. And we have yet another door. So you might guess what happens next. We have two new enemies. First of all, we have two Grizzlies. They are level 23. They have 800 hit points, no synergy, 208 attack, 63 defense, 78 agility and 13 luck. Their elemental resistances are 72 Venus, 25 Mars, 127 Jupiter and 72 Mercury. It normally yields 243 experience points, which then become 315 if we finish him off with a margin, and he drops 700 coins, which then become 910. And he has also a guaranteed drop of a potion. As for his commands, he has a basic attack and there's a 50% chance that he'll use it. And he has two monster skills, Bear Claw, which is a standard attack with a 1.6 multiplier, and there's a 25% chance that he'll use it. And he has the Berserk monster skill, which boosts the user's attack by 25%, and there's an equal percent of chance that he'll use it. Up next we have the Succubus. She is level 17. She has 529 hit points, 56 synergy, 195 attack, 49 defense, 101 agility, and 12 luck. Its elemental resistances are 100 Venus, 72 Mars, 100 Jupiter, and 127 Mercury. And it has a Jupiter elemental power of 85 and a Mercury elemental power of 100. It normally yields 101 experience points, which then become 131 if we finish her off with a Mars gene. She drops 143 coins, which then become 185, and there is a 1 in 16 chances that then become a 1 in 4 that she'll drop a crystal powder. Now, as for her commands, he has the basic attack and there is a 25% chance that he'll use it. She has the Heart Render monster skill, which lowers a target's attack by 25%, and there's a 25% chance that she'll use that. She has the Wind Slash synergy, and there's a 25% chance that she'll use it, and the Hail Prism synergy, and there's also a 25% chance that she'll use it. So, funny enough, you figure that since we are only fighting one Succubus, she'll be the stronger of all the enemies, yet she's actually the weakest. I just find that out. So, again, don't be intimidated by the boss music. And yeah, they may have slightly more hit points and attack than normal enemies, but after taking out the Kraken, they're no big deal. Alright, let's basically repeat that round until they're done for. Alright, at least the Succubus should be dying soon. There we have it. And now it's only one. We are starting to run a bit low on synergy, especially Isaac. Alright. And Isaac level up, nice. Okay. So we have yet another room full of chests. And yet again, slightly underwhelming treasures. Let's see what's in here. Now it's 222 coins. You might notice a pattern there. We got some lucky pepper, that's actually pretty good. So yeah. I think I may have just screwed up. Or no, actually no, I think I got it. Or at least I can get that chest over there, at the very least. Yeah, no, now we're cool, we're fine. And we got a mystery blade. So this is quite an... Of course, this is an artifact item, and it deals extra Venus damage. And the Unleash, called Life Nourish, basically has a chance of restoring that user's hit points based on the damage they deal. Since it deals Venus damage, it would be a great weapon for Isaac. But since I'm actually going to get I plan to get an even better weapon from him, I'm going to give this to Ivan in the meantime. I'll trade it for the mints, why not? Alright, and we cleared the second room. Let's continue down. And here we go again. Alright, we also have two new enemies here. First off, let's go over the Leech. He is level 23. He has 900 hit points, 52 synergy, 192 attack, 48 defense, 106 agility, and 15 luck. Its elemental resistances are 72 Venus, 100 Mars, 25 Jupiter, and 152 Mercury, and it has a Mercury elemental power of 95. It normally yields 263 experience points, which then become 341 if we finish him off with a Jupiter gem. It drops 1200 coins, which then become 1560, and there is a guaranteed drop of a Psy Crystal. And he has a bunch of commands. First off, he has the basic attack, and there is a 13.7% chance that he'll use it. Then he has the Glacier synergy, which is a new synergy, which deals a Mercury attack with a power rating of 100, has a cost of 15 synergy, a range of 5, and a 20.7% chance that he'll use it. Then he has the Revive synergy at an 18.3% chance that he'll use it. The Curse synergy with a 16% chance that he'll use it. The Enfeeble, which lowers all targets' resistance by 20 points and has an 11.3% chance that he'll use it. The Hunt synergy, with a 9% chance that he'll use it. The Debilitate synergy with a 6.6% chance. And finally the Bind synergy with a 4.3% chance that he'll use it. And the other enemy we have is the Fiendish Ghoul. They are level 17. They have 609 hit points, no synergy, 199 attack, 45 defense, 69 agility, and 3 luck. Their elemental resistances are 25 Venus, 7 Mars, 48 Jupiter, and 72 Mercury, and they have a Venus elemental power of 100. They normally yield 87 experience points, which then become 113 if we finish them off with a Mars Gin. They drop 109 coins, which then become 141, and there is a 1 in 16 chances that then become a 1 in 4 that will drop an Antidote. And as for their commands, they have the basic attack, and there is a 62.5% chance that they'll use it. They have the Cannibal Fang monster skill, which is a Venus attack that drains hit points from your target, and there's a 25% chance that they'll use it. And they have a new monster skill called Bacteria Rush, which is a Venus attack with an additional 16 points of damage, and it may inflict poison, and there is a 12.5 chance that they'll use it. So, once again, not too much of a threat, even though they might seem intimidating, and I might want to use a Psy Crystal or something with Isaac. Actually, I think I might just build up some summons, why not? I rarely use summons, so I'll take this opportunity. continue building up. Let's use granite, why not? Flare storm and tornado, and Mia can continue healing. So, Mia is cursed. That might seem threatening, but I doubt the battle will stretch for as long as 7 turns, so I think she'll be fine. And there we have the Cannibal Fang skill. And it recovered a small amount of hit points. Yeah, why not? Let's drop their agility. Flare Storm and Tornado, and Mia can... Actually, let's have her attack, why not? We're not taking that much damage anyways. And I just realized that Ivan has 0 synergy. That's not good. Well, we're down to 1 enemy, so... Maybe we can take him out with regular attacks. Yeah, there we go. And we got a Psych Reset, and one of the ghouls dropped an antidote. Nice. So let's get all our Jin back. And... we're going to have to use catch in this room, and Isaac doesn't have too much synergy. Hopefully, if not, I'll just give the catch bits to someone else. So let's set up a shortcut here for catch. And we got a blue key. So basically the puzzle here is trying to get in a good position to use catch, since if you're not correctly aligned, the synergy will not function properly. I believe here should be fine? No. We have to get even closer. There we go. Let's see here. Alright. We have a bunch of blue keys, I believe. We have 4, and actually we don't have space for any more items. And we're going to have to free some space, so let's see what I can drop in this case. I'll drop some smoke bombs. And maybe I'll drop the sleep bomb here. Alright. So you may have noticed that on the left there is a red door, which of course we cannot open. What we can do is use every last one of our keys here. Of course we get 333 coins, as is tradition at this point. We got a fairy ring. Let me see what that does. Acts, yeah, so it's an item to be used from your inventory that acts like an elixir. We got a cookie. Nice. And we have a smoke bomb. And if you may notice this weird formation of pillars, we can of course use reveal. And we have the red key. Wrong synergy, sorry. Come on, really? How do I have to position myself to get the red one? Do I have to go all the way back? Alright, let's see. No. So what am I missing? I'm sorry if I'm taking too long on this. Actually, Let's see. No. There should be this one. Why did that? Never mind. I guess I wasn't close enough. I was like an inch away. Anyways, we got the red key finally, and we can. With that, we have completed this room. As always, let's push the pillar. And let's get ready for yet another battle. Let's see how we're hanging there. Luckily we recovered some synergy by simply walking around, so we should be fine. And here we have yet another new enemy. These are griffins. They are level 23. They have 1100 hit points, 36 synergy, 213 attack, 56 defense, 98 agility and 19 luck. Their elemental resistances are 152 Venus, 72 Mars, 48 Jupiter and 110 Mercury, and they have a Jupiter elemental power of 110. They normally yield 303 experience points, which then become 393 if we finish them off with a Jupiter gem, and they drop 1900 coins, which then become 2470, and they have a guaranteed drop of a potion. As for their moves, they have a bunch of commands. First off, they have the basic attack and less than 11.3% chance that they'll use it. Then they have two monster skills. First off, Twin Beaks, which is a Jupiter attack with an additional 30 damage, and it may deal double damage, has a range of 1 and a 16% chance that they'll use it. So it's kind of similar to the Unleash effect of Gust in a way. Then they have the Wing Flutter, which is a Jupiter attack with a power rating of 70, a range of 3 and a 20.7% chance that they'll use it. Then we have the Tornado synergy with an 18.3% chance that they'll use it, the Sonic Slash synergy with a 9% chance that they'll use it, the Impact synergy with a 13.7% chance that they'll use it, the Ward synergy with a 4.3% chance that they'll use it, and finally the Bind synergy with a 6.6% chance that they'll use it. So these two are the toughest battle that we're going to have, that we're going to be able to have in Crossover Night at the moment, and you'll see why in a second. Let's just repeat that until they are dead, and just to be safe, let's have Mia heal. Luckily that bind was not unsuccessful. Alright, so Isaac is out. Let's start using some Jin. And Ivan is out too, so we might get lucky and get the EXP boost on at least one of them. Nope. Alright. Let's use Sap now. Garrett has also run out of synergy, so let's use Forge, why not? And let's see if Smoke can take this guy out, and Mia can use Iceborne and focus on the other one. This one should be dead. Yes! Alright. So at least we got one of them. And that right there, that Twin Beaks dealt double damage and almost killed Mia. So I'm going to heal up as soon as possible. Okay. Let's attack. Let's use Atalanta, why not? And heal with me. You can always just press the A button if you want to skip the summon sequences. And there we go. We got a bunch of coins and a decent amount of experience. let's heal up Mia and the whole party, why not? So this is the 4th room in Crossbone Isle, and the way to proceed actually is going through here, but as you can tell, this weird pink statue will not allow us to move, so we cannot actually proceed any further. We are lacking some synergy. We can, however, get past some of the other pink statues that are around here, so we can actually collect some items here. So the problem with them is that they basically follow our movements. So what do? We just go ahead and use Halt, and we can just walk past them. Well, except for that one. This one is the one that we can actually get past, and we can actually get some items from it. And what an item it was indeed. We got a sleep bomb. Alright, and with that we are done with Crossbone Isle at the moment. We barely yet scratched the surface of what Crossbone Isle has to offer, but we cannot proceed any further. So let's go ahead and use retreat and head back. So there are 2 possible methods of reaching Crossbone Isle. The first one is just as I have shown you, by simply reaching here via the boat, and in order to do that you have to get a specific order of tourists to row for you. Basically you have to make it so their timing and their strength is unbalanced, so much so that the ship veers, of course. So let's get back to the ship. How was it, Isaac? Did you explore the island thoroughly? Well, kind of. Well, did you see any monsters out there? Yes, we did. I see. Then we can't let the tourists go ashore after all. The passengers are going stir crazy. They're out of control. You're going to have to let the passengers go ashore. There is no need for that. We figured out the course to Tolby. Really? We can go. Let's go to Tolby before the sea gets any rougher. Tell our tourists they can enjoy a nice long break after we arrive. It's too late. Nothing we can say will calm them down. If we hurry, we can make it to Colosso in time. I see. If we can get them to Colosso, they'll all be happy. Alright then, go and tell the tourists. It is not much further. I'll ask the oarsmen to work till the very end. Sorry everyone, but we need to switch the left and right teams. Yes, so basically that was the issue. You had to set up them appropriately. Since I didn't, that's why we ended up on Crossbone Isle. We strayed, of course, because the left team's timing is off. So this is not the only way to get the only particular setup. There are other ways that you can get to Crossbone Isle via the ship. I tried them sometimes. In one occasion I remember I asked the girl with orange hair. So this is not the only, it's not only these 4 in particular that you have to choose. There are others. One last push should get us there. Give it all you got, people. Alright, let's aim for Tolby and set off one last time. Preparations ready! Ship's course clear! Alright, we're off! Row those oars! Land ho! Hey, I can see land! It looks like we made it. We made it? Finally! We're lucky to be alive after all those attacks. The other passengers have already disembarked. Didn't even say goodbye. We don't have to row anymore? Oh, what a relief! You make an old man row the ship, then you try to beat him on shore? That's pretty pathetic. Thanks for all your hard work. Your efforts got this ship to shore. I thank you again. Hurry everyone, Colosso is already underway in Tolby. You better get moving to Tolby too. Alright, let's finally disembark. This group that came on our last voyage pulled some strange stunts. Actually, I was sort of spying on them. Are you headed for Colosso too? No, not really. You came all this way and you're not going to Colosso? That old guy's group, those 6 weirdos, and now you. You guys are strange. So apparently the last group that actually took this trip was Saturo's and Menardi's group, so we might be closer to them than we expect. So, we have finally reached the Tolby docks after our slight distraction with Crossbone Isle. Next time we're going to visit the famous town of Tolby and see what we can find there. See you guys then.